This little mama dog has been walking with us pretty much the whole way beside the pram. This is honestly like more intense than my at-home morning treadmill walk. This is how sweaty I am after pushing the pram. So now Sam, she's giving me a break. She's giving me a break for a hot minute while I recover. We have made it to the Impulse stay. It's just so nice. It cost me like $167 to book this last minute. Like, actually stunning. Such a good place to take content as well, except for the fact that we literally did not bring any spare clothes or anything like that because we weren't planning to stay. But 167 New Zealand dollars. Unreal. It's so nice. Amara just had another vomit in a clothing store, so that was fun. Wow. And then there's a place up here. Wow. Look at this. Isn't it beautiful, Amara? Wow. Beautiful. Wow. And then this is the bathroom. You can stay at the upstairs room because I don't want her near the stairs. And the upstairs room's nicer. So good. And all these little cutie pie things. Mum life, cleaning your child's vomity, pingy clothes in the sink with your hands. She's yeah, really not feeling too good because she's gone down for another sleep. So that means she's unwell. But we just are going to chill out here, and I just ordered some food, like a big bowl of veggies from Grab. So yeah, I just thought it would be way less stressful than like being at a beach club and like having her feel super full. And vomiting everywhere. So just got a nice villa to chill out, and that's that. How good does my lunch look? This is probably a day's worth of calories, but it looks so yummy. I'll probably eat this later, but I kind of just felt like picking at the fruit. He's drying.
I think Granny's not coming.
We got takeaway from Grab. Amara's asleep again. So we're gonna sit down here and watch some Netflix and have our cute little takeaways. I got mahi-mahi, satay mahi-mahi, some veggies, potato chips, there's some rice. Sam got salmon, and we got some pumpkin to share as well. Guys, Sam got us some cheap pajamas because we obviously didn't bring anything for this little trip. Oops, I just zoomed in on my face. Look at mine.
Especially being her, because she went through such a time where anything that was photographed, written, was negative.
See-through. She's like, we can wear them to the gym,
And I
maybe.
think she always had this knee-jerk reaction.
I can't see it. Can I see it from here? Imagine if I went to the gym like this. Like this. Hello.
But Mommy wants a drink.
Amara, do you feel better today? You slept a long time last night, didn't you?
He got
Thank you.
a drink.
Thank you.
Where's your
Does this match my drink?
It did.
Yeah.
Do you want two?
Yeah, I would love one. We are currently at Tiny Cafe in Canggu. It is honestly the best place to go if you are a mum, or even if you are like on a working holiday or something and you just need a space to work while your child plays. We have just met a nanny who's going to be helping me look after Amara while I work, while I'm over here for a month. She's incredible. She just made Amara a blow up, what are they called? A blue dog balloon animal. And they're playing really nicely now. I'll show you. This is the space. How cool is this? And they have like the upstairs pit. And everything in here is all organic. This is like a makeup room. This is like a kitchen area. They have like the outside area as well. And then you can just sit and have coffee and chill. Sam and I just went and worked out at a proper local backstreet gym. We were the only non-locals in there, and Sam was the only white person in there. At least I kind of blend in. At least
for me.
We're gonna go to the beach now and have some seafood, but that was good. I actually really rated it. Tomorrow we're gonna go to a more like, I guess, touristy gym. But yeah, protocol for while I'm abroad is just weight training 3 times a week, purely for maintenance. Not really following a structured program. I have actually written myself a 3 full body split, but I'm just maintaining, so I don't really need to be prioritizing structured programming at the minute. It's just about getting that enjoyment back for it. Good morning. We are currently in a Grab on the way to Paradise Gym. I said yesterday, that's when we trained in like the back alley gym, that today we're going to go to a little bit of a nicer gym, or like a more gym vibe gym, and I'm going to train legs today. I haven't really talked too much about how I'm navigating nutrition at the moment, and like I guess my health and fitness goals. And I'm really trying to take this next month in Bali as like an opportunity just to heal, recover, reduce as much stress on my body as I possibly can post-show. I am like 9 weeks, or nearly 9 weeks post-show at the moment. Realistically, it actually takes your body like a minimum of 16 weeks to recover properly from a 30-ish week prep, or 30 weeks of dieting. I think I was dieting for around 20 weeks or 24 weeks this last prep, and I'm already starting to feel like better and better and better. As I've said 10 million times, like this reverse phase has been my best reverse phase yet in terms of how I've been feeling, managing my hunger. Of course, there's still been some episodes of like overeating and over consuming things, but honestly, like nothing in comparison to what it has been. And honestly, since I've been away and we've been in Bali, I haven't had any issues with food noise, overeating, hunger signals. It seems like everything has really come into balance. Have been feeling, again, I've said this like every single week for the last however many weeks, but really PMSy still. And maybe syncing up with Sam. I don't know, my cycle is usually due on the 30th of every month, and it's coming up to the 30th, so I'm like really interested to see if it happens. I feel like every single vlog for the last 5 weeks or 6 weeks I've been saying this, like I think it's happening, but I actually really truly think it's happening, especially because yeah, like I haven't had any episodes of like binge eating or overeating or having really bad food noise, so that is like a really good signal that hunger hormones are coming into balance. A couple of things that I've been doing to help me navigate my nutrition over here without feeling like anxious about calories or over consuming, especially when I'm eating out so frequently, is just ordering like a side of fruit or a side of vegetables, like steamed vegetables, with my main meals, and trying to eat my protein and some of that side first so that I'm feeling more satiated. I don't actually really eat things like rice, pasta, like bread, like pizzas and burgers and stuff like that, just because from what I learned in my last prep, and also just with my whole healing journey in terms of my nutrition and my approach with nutrition, those are things that I just haven't really had a lot of, and I noticed a really positive impact on my energy levels, my digestion, just eating more healthy fats, more protein, and more fruits and vegetables. So I get my carbohydrates from like basically just fruits and veggies, and I can tolerate like sweet potato, regular potato and stuff really well, but those more, I guess, processed carbohydrate sources I actually don't tolerate. So when I post like all my food videos and food photos, while it looks like a lot of food, there's usually like a layer of rice underneath, but I kind of just eat the veggies and the plants off the top, and then that's why I ordered the side of fruit or steamed veggies, so I'm like filling up on that rather than the rice, if that makes sense. But I'm not counting calories whatsoever. I've had plenty of raw treats and yummy things. Again, I'm just trying to like make the most of the diversity in different nutrients, and having all of these foods available in abundance, like to get a protein ball or to get like a health food raw slice or something. Over in New Zealand you're paying like $12 or something, whereas over here you're paying $2.50 for like a beautiful raw ball with like pea protein and dates and maca powder and stuff like that. So trying to get in as much of those, just being mindful they are pretty high in calories and in those healthy fats, but that's what I need right now, especially like when I'm trying to get my cycle back. So I thought I'd give a little rundown on how I'm navigating that, if it's helpful for anyone. We have my wee one in the back with me. She has been giving me a run for my money this morning, testing my patience a little bit, but that's okay. And we've been having some adult conversations and then yeah, we're gonna go get some filming in the gym, hopefully do some legs. We've got a nanny today as well who's going to come around with us and watch Amara while we're in the gym. We met her yesterday, as I showed you guys, which was amazing. But yeah, it's definitely, any single mom or any like solo parent, you are absolutely phenomenal, because yeah, it's definitely, we've only been here for like 3 days and I do have Sam here helping me, but yeah, with the 3-year-old tantrums and stuff, like it's definitely challenging, especially when there's no footpaths and you're in a pram and it's hot and there's a vomiting bug, and yeah, it's not as relaxing as
Mommy,
what you might think.
Mommy, look.
Oh, hey, that looks really cool.
What are you gonna do with it?
I don't know. What happens if you click one? She keeps telling me to stop talking to her. She goes, "Mummy, stop talking to me." And she says, what else does she say to me, Sam? That's like really bossy. Oh, she says to me, "I said, Mummy, I said, don't talk to me, Mummy." Or she goes, "Mummy, stop talking." So how cute this is. With dad. Oh my god, my head looks so big because I've got so much.
Looks so cool.
Dad has a tattooed hairline now. Little blondie. pulling all her hair clips out. Do you love Bali? Do you love Bali?
Eating.
Love
Never
Bali.
coming back.
Amara's eating.
When she look at me, and I could see that before too long, fall in love with her. Oh, I'll never dance with another. When I saw her standing there, when my heart went through, when I crossed that room, and I had her hand in mine.
Are we having a girls' night? We're gonna watch a movie in bed. What movie are we watching? What are we watching? Vivo. Ow. It has been a day and a half today. I look absolutely wrecked. It's been raining a lot. We're currently at an Airbnb in Canggu. Again, this one I actually booked well in advance, but today has not gone to plan. It's been downpouring hard, so we haven't been able to walk around, and I had a nanny look after Amara for a few hours, and I nearly burst into tears by the end of the day because the place that we're staying is really hard to find on the maps, and every time you bring up the address on the maps, it gives you 3 different addresses all in different directions, and I was just getting really, really bad mum guilt by the end of the day. And I just wanted to see Amara and spend time with Amara, and it took us to the wrong address, and then we had to get in another cat. I think we got in 3 grabs to get home, and yeah, it just wasn't nice. I just feel so guilty and horrible. So we are having a little girls' night in here. We're gonna watch a movie, play some games, eat some snacks, and just chill, really. I feel so deeply emotional today. I'm gonna do a little villa tour. This is the villa. It's a little bit dark at the moment. This is the inside of the villa. This is Sam just chilling. Villa tour for the vlog. It is really nice. And then Sam's room just kind of looks the same as my room, but there's lots of plants and stuff like that. Pretty kitchen. Showing these little protein bar thingies as well. What flavors did I get? You can get them. They sell them in all the health food stores, but you can actually just buy them from the Circle Mart, and they're half of the price. And ingredients wise, they say protein bars on them. They're not really that much protein. They do have really good ingredients. It's literally just almonds, dates, and soy protein isolate. So 3 ingredients here. I'm pretty sure it's only 10 grams of protein and more carbs and fats, to be honest. But they taste nice, and they're $2.50, which is an absolute steal. Or you can buy them from a health store for $4.50. But yum. Also, these pancakes were so delicious. Look how fat this is. It was for Amara. There was 3, and I ate basically 2.5 of them. Even though I'm trying to be quote unquote good today, because I had a big PMS sort of blowout last night. And to be honest, I am just really, I can't put this on my face. I am really exhausted and really overwhelmed with just where I am with my recovery in terms of my hormone health, etc. Because if you've been watching my vlogs, and this is probably like the 5th time I've said this in this video already, but it honestly just feels like I've been living in my luteal phase for so long, and like every day I'm just feeling like I'm about to get my period. And I'm sure like anyone who suffers from like PMS symptoms and like being in that luteal phase and that hits them like hard, you can sympathize. It's not fun, and I'm just like desperate to get out of this phase now. I have stayed pretty lean for pretty long for me. Like, I'm not naturally a lean person, and like I did kind of have this idea that, you know, I would like to stay a little bit leaner coming out of this reverse phase, and it's all good and well, but it's not good and well when it's kind of like prolonging your recovery. And you can be like lean, but when your hormones are like trying to recover and repair, you are like really bloated through your midsection, you feel really uncomfortable, and even though technically you're lean and you might not see the scale weight kind of going up that much, you actually just don't feel that good, like you're not thriving. So that's kind of where I've been at. I've just been in this like really awkward limbo of like, yeah, like I'm relatively lean for me, but I'm kind of stuck in this place where I'm just not feeling that comfortable in terms of like, and it's definitely not GI. It's not GI. Like, all of my GI symptoms have gone from probably like 2 or 3 weeks ago. My gut health and like my gas and bloating has been really good. It's like literally just that lower stomach bloating. I was calling me that lower stomach bloating that I'm like really experiencing and feeling hard. So I'm like desperate to kind of get out of that phase as quickly as possible at the moment. Yeah, I'm here, babe. What did you want? Your water. Yeah, so I'm kind of like feeling a little bit desperate to get out of this awkward transition phase. I do feel like I would by no means have been over consuming or overeating while I'm here in terms of food volume. Like, I have just been having a lot of fresh food, like quote unquote healthier, more micronutrient rich options, but calorically, like with the oils and stuff, because all of my meals have been out so far, I probably have overconsumed, and I feel like I can see it on my body. And again, I don't know if it's like because I'm maybe hormonal, I don't know, but yeah, I just really feel like crying today. I feel so emotional today. It's just been a big day, and have had really big mum guilt, and then just navigating like my nutrition. Again, had a big day yesterday where I just like overate at the end of the day. I just wanted chocolate everything, and nothing was hitting the spot. Just felt so PMSy. And then yeah, today I had the best intentions of eating like really well, and to be honest, I basically didn't eat a proper meal all day. I just had like 5 protein bars, which is absolutely ridiculous. It was just because everything did not go to plan today, and we did not have a chance to sit down and eat, so I was super irritable. And then by the time we actually did get to a restaurant and eat, I was like past the point of hungry, and then I probably didn't pick a nourishing option, if that makes sense. Like, I wanted something hearty, so I had a burger. And then I got back here and I had 2 of those massive pancakes because I had a bite, and I was like, oh, that's really good. And because I'm not that full, because I would let myself get so hungry, then I ate like 2 of them, and they were probably really calorie dense. So yeah, this is the thing about learning to trust yourself and let go of control, is like there's always going to be days like this, or consecutive days like this, where it happens and maybe we don't have the structure and flexibility that we used to, but you just have to trust yourself to be able to move forward from it, and as well be okay with the fact that this is real life. This is not prep. This is what does happen, and your body does fluctuate a lot day to day, and your body will also fluctuate a lot, like where you are in your cycle through the month. And my body is still very much in that recovery process right now, so it's just about trying to be kind to myself. But yeah, just today, I feel so freaking emotional. I need to do some work later as well, which is like really stressing me out, because I'm like told myself I was going to take a whole week off just to be present, but it's really hard, like when you have your own business, and obviously my role is online, and I just feel so disconnected, and like it's really important to me to feel connected to my clients and to know what's going on in their lives, and I just feel like I'm letting everyone down by taking like a week off. So yeah, I don't need to do work technically, but like I just really feel like I need to for like my sanity, and yeah, just like to let people know that I'm in their corner and I am thinking of them, because I feel like immense mum guilt when I sit there doing work because I'm not with my little darling, and then like I feel immense guilt as like a business owner and as a coach that I'm not there giving my girls feedback for 1 week. Do you know what I mean? I don't know, I just can't win. I just feel like crying. Anyways, I'm gonna stop rambling now. How cute is this little work spot setup we have this evening? It feels so refreshing, so wholesome, very wholesome vibes. So I've just popped Amara down to sleep, and I thought I would use this as an opportunity to have a little bit of a catch up. I know I talk a lot in my vlogs. I'm a very chatty person, and this is kind of why I started vlogging. I feel like I always have so much to like offload and a lot to say. Sorry, I'm holding my chest because I don't have a bra on, and I am a mum who has partially partaken in breastfeeding, so I'm going to use a favour by just slightly covering up the girls, what's left of the girls, I should say. But I've been sharing a lot on my social media recently, I guess, about my journey through navigating the transition between going from macro tracking and being so specific and so precise with my nutrition for honestly the last 3 years, I would say. I started tracking my macros 4 months postpartum and like sticking with it and taking it really seriously from that point onwards. And now that I'm transitioning, or I've been transitioning out of sort of like the bodybuilder life and more into like everyday life, it's been really hard to kind of like let go of that control and of that tool and skill set, because the only time that I've ever seen drastic results in my health and fitness journey has been since I've been tracking my macros. So without tracking my macros, like I have never achieved results through healthy eating or clean eating or informed eating to the capacity or the potential that like I have wanted to. And so yeah, for me it's been kind of like a long time coming, knowing that this is an area that does need attention and needs work without tracking my food. And with that, what I've been sharing is like, you're not going to be perfect all of the time. Like, I think it's really easy to be like, oh, like I know so much about nutrition. I know so much about like different macronutrients and food profiles. I can eyeball things, I can weigh things out, I can calculate it in my head. And it's quite an awakening when or it has been for me at least, to take that away and take that control away and actually just lean into, how do I feel? Like, how do I feel? What do I value around my nutrition? And while for the most part, like I really value cooking my own food, I really value whole foods, I really value nutrient-rich foods over like convenience foods and over takeaway and stuff like that, like the reality is that that's not the reality all of the time either. Like I'm on holiday at the moment, and like, yes, I could be cooking, yes, I could be making really nutrient rich options, which like I have been with what's available, but in everyday life, like not everything revolves around or should revolve around food first and foremost. And there's a lot more to experience in life than just like the bodybuilding life, but learning to step away from that and let go of that way of life is like, it's quite challenging. So what I've been sharing is like, there's been good days and good weeks where I've showed up for myself, and I've been so proud of how I've been navigating things, and I feel like I've come a really long way with my relationship with food and my relationship with myself and the clarity around my values. But there's also been days that like old habits have resurfaced in the forms of like I mentioned before, I think it was last night, I overate. Like I said, I didn't eat like binge eat or eat to the point where like I was overeating on food volume, but like I had my dinner, I went home and I was like, oh my God, I just like need something rich. Like I need something rich and chocolatey, and I didn't have anything rich and chocolatey. I had like a protein bar and then like another protein bar because they were chocolate flavored, and like nothing quite hit the spot. So then I was trying to get that satiation from other things, and it's really easy to think like when that happens, oh my God, I've failed, I've proven to myself again that I'm not capable of this. But in reality, like most quote unquote normal, not, I don't want to say normal people, but like even people who are super health conscious and live these healthy lives, like we all have days like that. Like we all have days where we're hungrier than others, or we all have days that we're going through maybe hormonal changes and our body's like craving that energy and craving that food. And it doesn't mean that you've slipped back into old behaviors and patterns, but you really need to show up for yourself the next day. And we do that through not restricting ourselves and not punishing ourselves and not telling ourselves like, oh, you can't do this, you're unworthy, you might as well just not try at all. And that's what builds the trust. So yesterday that happened, and today, like I said, today wasn't perfect either, and that's where it can sometimes be hard, is when you have like consecutive days where you're like, oh, like I didn't quite show up in the way that I wanted to show up for myself. But again, acknowledging like, hey, I actually like didn't do that bad. Like, yes, I may have had a few protein bars today instead of food, but you know, they were clean protein bars, they didn't have nasty ingredients in them. At least I got in around at least 80 grams of protein into I don't know actually how much protein I got in today, but you know, at least I got in protein. I could have gone for things that, you know, were worse options. And trying to look at like what you did do that you're happy with rather than what you didn't do. Like I could have gone to the mini mart and got like pastries and croissants and chocolate bars and ate those things instead of like protein bars, for example. And then yeah, sure, I may have had 2 pancakes, which is what I was kind of like pissed off with myself the most, is like I had my more indulgent burger and I had a cinnamon scroll actually as well. I had half of a cinnamon scroll and a burger. But I didn't overeat to the point where I felt sick, and I left food on my plate, which is like a really big deal for me. Like especially anyone who's been tracking macros and been living the bodybuilder life, like we don't leave food on our plate because that accounts for our macros. And if we're not, like if we're leaving food on our plate, we're not hitting protocol. So like things like that, like that's a massive win for me to be able to have food on the table in front of me and like be okay with not eating it. And then even a huge win for me as well when it comes to the pancake thing, and this is why I say focus on what you did do rather than what you didn't do, is like last year, like if I was in that situation and those pancakes were there, I would have ate all of them. Like there's no way I could have just left one pancake and like had it like it's in the fridge now and I'm not going to eat it. But that's a huge win for me. Like sure, yep, I ate 2 pancakes that I didn't account to eat and, you know, don't necessarily align with my choices that I want to be making right now, but I had control. I was in control. I chose to eat them, and I'm also choosing to move on, and I chose to leave some left over, not because I had to or felt that I had to, but because I simply was aware that I was satiated. So those things alone are massive wins. And yeah, I thought I'd just share that. Like it's not perfect. I'm not perfect. When I'm tracking, but when I'm not tracking, like that's what's really challenging for me. So I thought I would just share this open and transparently, because we all go through different chapters and seasons in our journey, and it's not always perfect in textbook. How cute is this little work spot setup we have this evening? It feels so refreshing, so wholesome, very wholesome vibes. Whoa! Kick, 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 kick. Big kick, big kick. Good girl. You're getting so much. You are like a mermaid. You're getting so much more confident, aren't you?
Mommy, look at this.
Wow.
I'm not a mermaid anymore.
You are?
I'm not a teacher. And I'm
It is 6 a.m. already, and we are up and at 'em. I actually got up at 4:30 in the morning to try, like I really make it a priority to try do something for myself in the first hour of the day, like just sit, have my coffee, have some alone time. But Amara did wake up this morning when I got up and was like, Mommy, where are you? Come back to bed. So we didn't get that this morning, but that's okay. It's all, you just have to go with the flow, and like you can do the best that you can. But the reality is that when you are a parent, especially when you're kind of like solo parenting, you do just have to go with the flow and manage your kind of expectations, and just learn to let it go as well. Like it's so easy to get frustrated and when things don't go to plan, but like you can't really do anything when you are solo parenting, and yeah, you just gotta roll with it, which is what I'm learning, which is so foreign to me. He's great. Oh no. Yeah, it's like so foreign coming from being in this strict, structured routine for a period of time to now like completely winging everything that I do day to day. Like we have no plans today. I don't know what we're gonna do today at all, but we're just gonna roll with it.